Distinguished Director for the ICAT of Lembang, Dr. Ajat Jatnika, distinguished LMS team, distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen. We are pleased to welcome you to the online training course on hydroponics for African countries organized by the Non-Aligned Movement Center for South-South Technical Cooperation, NAM Center, and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Indonesia in cooperation with the Ministry of Agriculture of Indonesia. I will take you through the agenda of the socialization of the use of the learning management system and the program clarification. Distinguished participants, before we turn to the agenda for the explanation of programs and the socialization of LMS, I should like to invite the ICAT Lembang Director, Dr. Ajat Jatnika, to deliver a remarks. Your floor, Dr. Ajat.
Thank you. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Honorable Ambassador Dia Nurbiantoro, Acting Director for Non-Aligned Movement Center for South-South Technical Cooperation. Honorable Ms. Niken Suprabha from Non-Alignment Movement Center for South-South Technical Cooperation. Dear all participants from African countries, we welcome you to join this Zoom meeting as a first step for participating the online training course on hydroponic. First of all, we would like to thank to NAM CSSTC and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs for the opportunity to continuously collaborate with us in terms of the online training. We are happy to share our knowledge and experiences with us, with our brother and sisters who are outside the Asian continent, from African countries especially. Actually, I hope that this collaboration can be done offline by inviting participants from outside Indonesia to study at our place in Indonesian Centre for Agriculture Training in Lembang. Our location is in the island of Java, and people say that Lembang is Paris van Java, with a beautiful view at an altitude at 1,400 meters above sea level. The city of flowers in Indonesia, with agriculture as the main livelihood of population. However, due to COVID-19 pandemic, the training will be held online. For the training pass, we carry out the training through the Learning Management System or LMS platform. And today, we will socialize the Learning Management System platform. I hope all participants can access and follow every step in this LMS platform. For more details, this LMS will be explained by the LMS team. I would like to say thank you for joining this Zoom meeting. I hope you enjoy the training. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ajat Jatnika, for your warm words, and considering the tremendous track record of the ICAT of Lembang, we thank you and the lecturers from the ICAT of Lembang for taking the time to participate in the training. Distinguished participants, the username and password and various procedures are expected to be completed, such as pre-testing, material downloading, and video viewing, as you have received in your emails. Today, we are giving you a special session to help you using the LMS. As you will see, numerous members of the LMS team will introduce you and guide you. Distinguished LMS team, you might introduce yourself and start explaining how the LMS works. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Deacon. Good morning to everyone. My name is Fia, and I'm here as the part of the LMS team of ICAT Lembang. And I'm very happy to meet you all in this kick-off sessions of the online training course on hydroponics for the African countries. And this session, we're going to try to explain to you in how we use the LMS platform. So this platform is made to maintain the online training sequence. So, okay, to save the time, I'm going to share screen to you to show you in how to access this LMS platform. Okay. Okay. Okay, for the first time, you need to access the e-learning of bbpplembang.com in here. And after that, you will enter this page. Okay. And then you can put your username in here and the password also. So I'm going to put on my username and password. Okay. Okay, this is the page when we enter the LMS platform. And after that, we can choose my course. Okay. In here. You can choose the OTCH of Africans. And then you can click this one. Okay, and now you already entered to the OTC of hydroponics page. So this is the appearance of the LMS platform. And the first thing you should do to access this LMS, first you can download the video guidelines in how to use the LMS platform in here. You can access this one. And also you can download the PDF of the LMS access guidelines. And after that, you should do your pre-test. Since this is the training sessions, so we have the sequence of the training that you should to answer the pre-test of all of the materials in here. We'll try to open this one. You can click this one. Okay. Okay, sorry. This one is already answered. Okay, I get this one. Okay. After you enter the pre-test, that you can try to attempt the quiz now. And then you can answer all of these questions. And after that, you can finish attempt. And after that, you can submit all and finish. Okay. So after you do your pre-test, the restriction area will be open and you can access or download the module and also the videos from this training program. So these are the materials of the training. You have the modules and also the PowerPoints and the videos. You can download it and you can watch the videos. Okay, if you're not yet answered the pre-test, they're going to be a restricted area like this. It means that you cannot access the training material. So you need to fulfill all of the pre-tests from all of the materials in this training. Okay, this is the videos. Okay, that was what we call as a synchronous learning. So we allow you to study and access the training materials by yourself. And after that, we're going to enter the synchronous learning. Synchronous learning, it means you're going to directly face-to-face with the facilitator of this training by accessing the Zoom meeting on September 27, in the 27th of September, by clicking this link. Okay. And you can also use the meeting ID and passcode if you are not able to enter the Zoom meeting through the link. So in this synchronous learning, in the virtual sessions, you will face-to-face with the facilitator and you will going to have a brief discussion with them. And there might be a task or assignment from the lectures. And after that, after you finish your synchronous learning, for the 27th and the 28th of September, you need to fulfill the evaluations program. So in here, there is a several evaluation form that you need to fill. So you need to fill the facilitator evaluation form. And then the LMS evaluation form, and also the electronic evaluation form. After you finish to fill the evaluation form, you also need to do the post-test. So this is the post-test, as the same as the pre-test. You need to click this link and enter to the post-test page. Okay, and then after that, there is an action plan. So after the participant already enrolled the asynchronous and synchronous sessions of the training, you are compulsory to fill the action plan form. You can download in here by clicking this link. And after that, you can upload it also through the LMS platform in here. Okay. So for every participant, you can see your completions progress in here. And you need to make sure that all of the sequence already green tick like this one. It means that you already do the sequence of this training. So make sure it's all green, so you can grant it with the certificate. Okay, to make it more clear, I think we can play the videos or the tutorial in how to access the LMS platform. Okay, please.
Welcome to the online training course on hydroponics for African countries. Let me introduce you to Learning Management System Access Guideline. Access e-learning page with your browser such as Google Chrome or Mozilla Firefox by typing elearning.bbpplembang.com. Then you will be directed to the start page of the website. Prepare the username and password that has been given by the training organizers, then type your username in the username field and password in the password column. Then click the green arrow. If you have successfully logged in, the display will appear as follows. To select the training that you want to follow, click link online training course. The starting page of the training as follows. The introduction contains information about the step of training activities to be followed. The training guideline contains information on how to access online training, videos how to access training, and the guideline conducting the training. Click on each guideline and video to download and play the guideline video. Pre-test is an early evaluation for participants before participating in training activities. The purpose of pre-test is to measure the understanding of the participants before join the training. There are 3 subject matters that participants must work on, are hydroponic system installation materials, hydroponic nutrient materials, also hydroponic nursery, planting and maintenance. Then you will be directed to the question page as follow. Click on Attempt Quiz now to start doing the pre-test. Each subject matter only be done once a time with a processing time about 5 minutes. Click Start Attempt as shown in the image above, and the processing time will start immediately. The total questions for each subject matter are 10 questions. To answer a question, click on the circle next to the answer option. After finishing all the questions, click Finish Attempt. Then the display will appear as follows. Click Return to Attempt if you want to change the answer choices, or click Submit All and Finish to finish working on the pre-test. And you will be directed to the following screen. Click Finish Review and the value of the pre-test will shown. Click back to the course to return to the main training page. The same steps apply to working on the other subject matter pre-test. The participants can download subject matter and the presentation which provided in PDF format. In addition, the participants also have to download and listening the video from facility. Participants are required to take part in synchronous learning in the form of video streaming using Zoom meeting application and live chat for each course of the training. Participants can start a facilitator's evaluation questionnaire after attending the lesson. Click on the facilitator evaluation. Click Answer Questions. Then fill in the dialog box all the questions given. Click Submit your answers. When finished, fill in all. The participant can start a survey regarding the evaluation of learning management system implementation for online training method by click on the LMS evaluation. Click answer questions. Then answer all the questions there by click a circle button. Click submit your answers. When finished, fill in all. The participants in the respective international training program shall complete this questionnaire. Questionnaire answers are not used for any reason other than the training assessment. Please answer all of the questions. After participated in all online learning, you are required to take a post-test. Select and click one by one of subject matter post-test. Preview quiz now. Then click Start Attempt. Click the circle to answer each question. Click Finish Attempt when you have finished answer all the questions. Click Submit All and finish when you are sure for all the answers you have chosen. Or click Return to Attempt if you are in doubt and want to change your answer. An action plan is the final session in this training that must be carried out to ensure the quality of the training. Therefore, all training participants must prepare an action plan that includes a plan of implementation activities after finishing this training. Click Download File of Action Plan form. If you have finished fill the action plan form, click Upload Action Plan.
Okay, thank you very much. That was the video. And for the informations, you can start to access the LMS platform and do the pre-test. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Okay. Okay, let me continue. So for your information, you can start to access the LMS platform and do the pre-test after these sessions. And the pre-test is going to be closed on 27th of September before the synchronous sessions. Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Shia, for providing extremely detailed information about how to use the learning management system. I am convinced that there is more clarity among the participants regarding the LMS regulation. So I would like to ask one question, Mrs. Fia. Do participants able to do the pretest right now, or they just have the opportunity to start it at 3 p.m.?
Okay. Okay, the participants can start to access the LMS and pretest right now. So it's already open, so it will be closed in the 27th of September before the synchronous learning. So you can start right now, I think. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much for the information, Mrs. Fia. So participants, as you may have heard from Mrs. Fia, the Zoom meeting, the Zoom window will stay open while you are working with the LMS. And of course, if you have query, please feel free to talk to us today, whether through the chat section or verbally by turning on your microphone, and it will stay open until 3 p.m. Jakarta time zone. Thank you.
Maybe I can ask one question, because in this my platform, I can see it is written in Indonesian, but I've tried as much as possible to change it in English, and it is not coming through. Kindly help me.
Thank you very much for letting us know about that matter. I think there are two types of website for the LMS. Maybe you stumbled upon maybe you stumbled upon the Indonesian version. I will try to share it through the chat section. The English user interface for the element.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Nah, kok mati? Zoomku aku terlempar. I'll try to check our LMS. Okay, so this is the appearance of our LMS page. And of course, there is an option in here, but for the basic LMS, already all in English. So it's still in Indonesia, maybe you can choose this one. So all will be appear in English. Thank you.
Very much, Mrs. Fia. There is one participant who would like to address question verbally for Mr. Clemens from Tanzania. You may unmute your microphone, please. Mr. Clemens, okay.
Yes, I wanted to take the pretest, but I failed to log in. And the information comes is internal script failure. So I don't know what is the case.
Okay, so Mr. Clemens, the password is actually case sensitive, so you also need to follow all of the capital, lowercase letter, and also you need to getting rid of space if there is a space before or after the password, and you may want to try again.
Maybe let me try.
Okay, thank you. There is another question from participant. There's another question from participant.
Okay.
He asked, I want to know if we will study during the weekend or not. This question because the calendar sent what I was. Okay. So Mrs. Fia, where is the deadline to finish the pretest? When is the deadline?
Okay, so the participant can start do the pretest right now. And if you have any difficulty, we still here with you, so we will help you. And you can do the pretest until 27th of September before the synchronous learning. So it means that if you are not able to access the LMS right now, maybe you can try tomorrow or at the weekend. It's still open. But the pretest will be closed just a minute before the synchronous session. So if you're not able to access right now, you can do on the weekend. So it's up to you to choose your conventional time.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Pia, for the explanation. Okay, so anyway, participants, I would like to inform you about the regulations of our training is that we truly hope that you attend all of the sequence, both the asynchronous session, both the asynchronous part of the LMS as well as the synchronous part on the Zoom meeting, because we will use it as the data to determine whether the participant would receive a certificate or not. So we truly hope that you completed all that you will complete all of it. Mrs. Fia, there is another. Oh, there is another request from participant, Mrs. Fia. Maybe I don't know whether would you prefer to replay the video, or you can just share the link for the video, because one participant wants to see the video demonstration again.
Okay, well, actually the videos is also can be accessed through the LMS. So if the participant are able to enter the LMS page, that you can download or play the video from the LMS page. But if you still have a difficulty, we'll try to help you and send you the link of the YouTube. Yeah. Okay, we will going to share the YouTube link in how to access our LMS. In the chat room, it's still typing now. How? Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Okay. We already shared to you the link, the YouTube link in the chat room. Okay, we're going to play the video once more.
Welcome to the online training course on hydroponics for African countries. Let me introduce you to Learning Management System Access Guideline. Access e-learning page with your browser such as Google Chrome or Mozilla Firefox by typing e-learning.lembang.com.
Kuna kozi naifuatilia.
The website. Prepare the username and password that has been given by the training organizer. Then type your username in the username field and password in the password column. Then click the green arrow. If you have successfully logged in, the display will appear as follows. To select the training that you want to follow, click link online training course. The starting page of the training as follows. The introduction contains information about the step of training activities to be followed. The training guideline contains information on how to access online training, videos how to access training, and the guideline conducting the training. Click on each guideline and video to download and play the guideline video. Pre-test is an early evaluation for participants before participating in training activities. The purpose of pre-test is to measure the understanding of the participants before join the training. There are 3 subject matters that participants must work on, are hydroponic system installation materials, hydroponic nutrient materials, also hydroponic nursery, planting and maintenance. Then you will be directed to the question page as follow. Click on Attempt Quiz now to start doing the pre-test. Each subject matter only be done once a time with a processing time about 5 minutes. Click Start Attempt as shown in the image above, and the processing time will start immediately. The total questions for each subject matter are 10 questions. To answer a question, click on the circle next to the answer option. After finishing all the questions, click Finish Attempt. Then the display will appear as follows. Click Return to Attempt if you want to change the answer choices, or click Submit All and Finish to finish working on the pre-test. And you will be directed to the following screen. Click Finish Review and the value of the pre-test will shown. Click back to the course to return to the main training page. The same steps apply to working on the other subject matter pre-test. The participants can download subject matter and the presentation which provided in PDF format. In addition, the participants also have to download and listening the video from facility. Participants are required to take part in synchronous learning in the form of video streaming using Zoom meeting application and live chat for each course of the training. Participants can start a facilitator's evaluation questionnaire after attending the lesson. Click on the facilitator evaluation. Click Answer Questions. Then fill in the dialog box all the questions given. Click Submit your answers. When finished, fill in all. The participant can start a survey regarding the evaluation of Learning Management System implementation for online training method by click on the LMS evaluation. Click Answer Questions. Then answer all the questions there by click a circle button. Click Submit your answers. When finished, fill in all. The participants in the respective international training program shall complete this questionnaire. Questionnaire answers are not used for any reason other than the training assessment. Please answer all of the questions. After participated in all online learning, you are required to take a post-test. Select and click one by one of subject matter post-test. Preview quiz now. Then click Start Attempt. Click the circle to answer each question. Click Finish Attempt when you have finished answer all the questions. Click Submit All and Finish when you are sure for all the answers you have chosen. Or click Return to Attempt if you are in doubt and want to change your answer. An action plan is the final session in this training that must be carried out to ensure the quality of the training. Therefore, all training participants must prepare an action plan that includes a plan of implementation activities after finishing this training. Click Download File of Action Plan form. If you have finished fill the action plan form, click Upload Action Plan.
Okay. Is there any other response, or maybe one of you, the participant, if you want to like to share screen and try to enter the LMS platform, please, you may share your screen or raise hand. I'm going to make you as a co-host to share screen.
Okay, Mrs. Fia, thank you very much. I think there is one participant from Madagascar who experienced difficulty. He or she said that cannot access the platform yet. Maybe we can ask Mr. or Mrs. Noro Seheno to share screen.
Yes, please.
Mr. or Mrs. Noro Sehino Ralisoa from Madagascar. Yes, do you want to share screen so that we can have better picture on the issues that you are dealing with? Oh, Mr. Noro Sehino. Okay. Mr. or Mrs. Noro Sehino? Okay, so Miss Narasehena, what kind of issues that you are dealing with? Whether are you unable to access the e-learning in terms like the username or passwords are incorrect or something like that? You can unmute your microphone, please. Okay, Miss Fia and participants, I think Miss Nuru Sehino has a technical problem with her microphone, but
Okay.
yes, but maybe for Miss Nuru Sehino, you can type on the chat section for a response to our question. Like whether the what you've seen on the screen is the password or username is incorrect. Okay. Okay, so Miss Nora Seheno, can you make sure that you use the right username and the password and leaves no space before or after the password, and follow all of the capital of the upper and lower case of the password, because it is very important. If you do not use the correct password, of course you won't be able to log in. Okay, she will try again, Mrs. Pia.
Okay.
So for other participants, do you have any question? We still have 17 minutes before we conclude this Zoom meeting, but of course, to complete the pretest and downloading and viewing the materials, you can do that even on the weekend, as has been mentioned by Mrs. Fia.
Maybe I have a small question to make. The evaluation test, the evaluation, I think evaluation, whatever that we are going to do, is it after this pretest or from 27th when we'll be having our maybe virtual teaching if we attempt that?
Okay, are you asking how many attempts that you are having in order to complete the pretest?
About the evaluation, because I've seen we need to evaluate the, I can call them the teachers, which we will be having through the virtual training. So is it, okay, are we doing the evaluation now after the pretest, or the evaluation will be done from 27th going forward, maybe when we'll be,
Yes.
when we shall have been taught?
Okay, got it. So Mrs. Fia, the question is that Mr. Jabesh saw that there is an evaluation for an individual speaker. So he's asking whether he should attend the evaluation just at the same time when the speaker, maybe after the speaker finished the presentation, or he should do it after the whole sequence of the training is finished, just as per the agenda.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Nikan. For the evaluations, especially for the facilitator, you can fill the evaluations after the synchronous learning. So you can directly do the evaluations after the facilitator deliver the presentations and the discussions. And if you don't have time, you can do in your convenient time until November. October. Oh yeah. Okay. So if you don't have time to do that directly after the synchronous learning, you still can able to do or fill the evaluations until the 4th of October.
Okay, thank you very much, Mrs. Fia, for the explanation. So participants, we have quite a long time to finish the whole evaluation sequence. Maybe I would like to return back to Ms. Noroseheno. Have you resolved your issue in logging into the e-learning? Mrs. Noroseheno from Madagascar. You can type your answer on the chat section. Not yet. Okay, maybe you can clarify about this thing, Mrs. Fia, please.
Okay, wait, Miss Nikan, I'm going to try to open Miss Noroseheno account from here to check the issues.
Yes, and Mrs.
Okay, I
Fia,
have a question.
maybe another participant also experienced similar issue as with Miss Noroseheno, Miss Harena from Madagascar. Harena, her name is Harena Raza Findrazaka.
Nikan, I already checked Miss Noroseheno account and I can open it from here. So it should be, there is no issues with the username and password. Yeah, maybe Miss Noroseheno can check the internet connections, maybe.
Yes, or maybe Mrs. Fia, if I could provide a suggestion, maybe you can share through a private chat to Miss Noroseheno and to Miss Harena, reshare back their username and password so that they can just copy paste it from the chat to the login.
Okay, okay. I will share.
Okay, okay, for participants, I would like to inform again the information that was announced by Ms. Via, that you can start doing the pre-test and downloading materials, viewing the videos from now until 27th of September, just 1 minute before we commence, before the opening session of the training. So actually you can do it starting from now, and you can enter the correct username and password in order to be able to start the pre-test.
So, protais.
orang lain. Herena.
Apa ya?
Herena dari Protais. Mana Protais? Nggak ada negara Protais.
Nggak ada. Oke, Miss Noro Seheno tadi ya.
Oh, namanya Herena dan Protais.
Mana?
Nggak tahu negaranya mana.
Oh, ini nih, Protais Niokindi nih, nomor 9. Okay, for Miss Noro Seheno, it's already fixed.
Okay, this is VR and the team LMS team. Actually, there is one participant. Mr. Clemens would like to ask again. Perhaps he's dealing with one issue regarding accessing the LMS. Mr. Clemens, please, you may speak right now.
Oh, thank you very much. My login problem is solved already.
Oh, it's already solved. Okay, good to hear that.
Okay, thank you.
Mrs. Via, there is. Oh, okay. I think. Sorry, I thought that there was one participant who seemed to raise hand, but she or he lowered the hand again. Mr. Festo. Or maybe I think he just wants to say hi to us. Okay, okay.
Presto, okay.
Yes, Mrs. Fia, there is another participant who experienced an issue in accessing the LMS, Mr. or Mrs. Festo from Tanzania.
Okay. Mana ya?
Dia udah masuk, Pak.
Hah? Mr. Festo, would you mind to share screen to us to check what is the issue with the LMS?
Tapi ditutup aja.
Or are you already able to enter the LMS page?
Okay, Mrs.
Well, I'm trying to access it.
Okay, then I will personally send you the username and password through the chat room.
Okay, Mrs. Fia, there is one question who would like to address question verbally for Mr. Jean-Pierre. You may unmute your microphone, please. Mr. Jean-Pierre Hakizimana, do you have a question to ask?
Yes. No, sorry, it's the problem of there is no questions.
Okay, maybe he accidentally clicked the raise hand button. So other participants, actually right now it is already 3 p.m. So it means that we should conclude this socialization and the program clarification session. But of course, maybe Mrs. Fia, if there is an email contact, just in case participants experience an issue in accessing the LMS, is there any email address you would like to share for queries? Or maybe a WhatsApp number. I think most of the participants have WhatsApp account.
We're going to share Ms. Yanisa WhatsApp number in case there is an issues with the LMS. We're going to share to the chat room. 1.
Okay, so participants, as you may have seen on the chat room, Mrs. Viadini already shared the WhatsApp number for the LMS, so you can so you can contact her through WhatsApp, especially for Mr. or Mrs. Harina from Madagascar, since the issue has not been resolved yet. Hopefully, everybody will be able to complete the pretest and downloading and viewing all of the materials. So yeah. So anyway, thank you very much, Mrs. Viadini and the whole LMS team for the introduction and the clarification of the LMS. And so as you may have, for participants, as you may have learned from the agenda, Monday, at the same time as today's sitting, the opening ceremony and the presentation and discussion session will be comments. And wishing your asynchronous learning today on the LMS to be successful, and see you on Monday. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, Niken. That was a wonderful presentation.
Presentation.